afternoon, brothers and sisters. We are here actually to touch a bit on black consciousness. So, I don't know if you want to agree.
What's up, world? It's us again, Sizwe and KG. Today, we're thinking, let's just share our thoughts on black consciousness, what it is, and how it's affecting the present generation and how it's likely to affect the future. And of course, we're going to be bringing to you a bit of history, as background, for black consciousness.
Okay. So I think, I think where we must begin is actually by describing that word consciousness, right?
Consciousness.
I think we all know what black is, what you call this. So consciousness is defined as a special sensitivity or awareness of a special sensitivity or awareness. So I would define black consciousness as a special sensitivity or awareness to the whole experience of being black, both in the past and in the now.
Would you say it's been tough being black for you?
I would say being black, living right now, hasn't been tough really. I've lived a good free life, But I would say learning my history has been tough because it has been sad. To see some of the human rights issues, the injustices, and how a certain people saw it correct to forcefully subjugate people. Under the thoughts of them thinking, hurry, these are not people and they should not be treated as people. So black consciousness, I would say, is a bit of a response, to this white domination, because the domination wasn't just physical, it did have psychological, facets to it. And you see it today, in how a lot of black people suffer from a bit of a self-hate, a hate of being black. They put the white man on a pedestal and aspire to be like him. And as far as they are concerned, the black person has never done anything good in life and is not good for anything. And when it comes, when anything great happens or anything great is done, it's the work of the white man.
Since I think we defined consciousness, I think it opens the doors for us to actually define black consciousness. Because just to get misunderstandings out of order. So black consciousness is basically the special awareness to the black race, like KG has mentioned, how blacks have been made to feel unequal, from the other race. We believe that it's a fitting equal piece of the puzzle. Surely we can never attain 100% equality. You know what I mean? Basically, black consciousness is an appeal for all races to recognize the black race as equally important. You know what I mean? Because we share the same blood, after all.
And we're all related by blood. You may be a black man, a brown man, a yellow man. Whatever your background, you are related to me.
Blood, after all, you know what I mean? You can have a white and a white person and a black person donating blood to one another because it's blood O, blood type, blood A, blood, you know what I mean? So we now need to start thinking beyond just the race issue. Let it be an internal issue, because we all have, internally we're all the same, you know what I mean? We all experience depression the same, joy the same, you know what I mean? Joy doesn't have, race, you know what I mean? And also being bad doesn't have race. So it's really sad that our human mind has dumbed it down to that, you know what I mean, whereby you gonna give certain emotions certain color. You know what I mean? Like for instance, you know, these black connotations, black magic, blackmail, you know, I'm having a Black Monday, you know, all of those things. So like, yeah, man. But we're just appealing to the entire universe to see us as the same piece of the same puzzle. You know what I mean? Yeah, simple as that.
I agree with you. Vele. Oh, the underlying reason for black consciousness is actually to tackle this inequality. Actually, you know, to reverse some of these associations that have been made with black, you know, this negative associations, like you were talking about, the black magic, the blackmail, you know, to actually allow us to actually to reverse this type of thinking and actually start to think of black as beautiful, to think of black as great, to think of, you know, the black man is good for something. The black man, is just like everyone else, a man, a human, part of the human race. You know, after all, these racial barriers that have been placed in front of us, saying, you are this, you are this, you are this, you are this. These are like our borders in Africa, right? They are illusions. They are fake, made to separate us from each other. But in actual fact, we know we are a global family. We are brothers and sisters. We have a shared source. Essentially.
I like the fact that you bring the fact that there's a whole lot of black men who played significant roles, you know what I mean, in our history. I'd like to touch on, there's a lot. We touch on Biko, as well as, you know, the very person who pioneered, or who brought to our attention black consciousness, understand? I feel like that was a heavy role. But then, is there any example that you can probably give to our viewers of someone else who was black and, you know, had an impact in the entire world throughout, you know?
There've been a lot of great black people, you know, from Marcus Garvey, from Martin Luther King. I'm sure you know him of I Have a Dream. And Martin Luther's dream, you know, is something that resonates with the black people all around the world. You know, we want to see a time when everyone is treated equally, everyone is treated as umuntu, everyone is treated with ubuntu. So
there's gangs, honestly speaking, even historically, for Anta Cheik Diop, you know what I mean?
Exactly. I'd actually like to talk a bit about Anta Cheik Diop. You know for me, black consciousness is something that I found myself getting closer to the more I actually started to dig into my history. If you follow the Western commentators on African history, you may come to think that our history started, you know, in the times of colonialism coming forward, but that is not actually the truth. That Anta Cheik Diop has showed us that, you know, there were great kingdoms in Africa. He actually wrote extensively on some of the kingdoms. He wrote a lot on the Egyptian kingdom. There was the Mali kingdom. There was the Ashanti kingdom. There was the Kush kingdom. There was the kingdom of Great Zimbabwe, amongst others.
The Mali kingdom was, the author is Anta Cheik Diop.
Anta Cheik Diop didn't actually write on the Mali kingdom, or at least I don't know anything of his that he wrote on the Mali kingdom.
Where is Anta Cheik Diop from?
Anta Cheik Diop is actually from Senegal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's an African.
Yeah,
I figure if you are going to learn about your own history, learn from about African history. It's best to learn from someone who's actually an African.
We're actually gonna give them a link.
You can. If you wanna check out, Anta Cheik Diop, you can definitely check the link in the description. So actually, this will actually come to show you that you are great. You have ancestors that were great. You have a rich history. You just like anyone are an equal part of this global family, and even you can be great. And the more you actually go into your history, the more the black consciousness will actually grow in you.
We believe that in our country there shall be no minority, there shall be no majority, there shall just be people. And those people will have the same status before the law, and they will have the same political rights before the law. So in a sense, it will be a completely non-racial egalitarian society.
Alright guys, if you like our material, the things we speak about, feel free to subscribe, comment, or like even the video, you know what I mean? So we also want to hear from you and hear what you have to say to us, you know what I mean?
And if you want to check out a bit more about black consciousness, you can check our website down below, what you call this, in the description, and we'll have a link for you to that.
Till next time, shout out to Biko, shout out to Marcus Garvey, shout out to Benning Spear, shout out to Bob Marley as well. Peace.
One love.
Away.
Peace.